right, well, I got an extra pistol here thanks to Alaska Frontier 1. I'll add a little link to his channel. He's joining me at the range today, but we're going to do another 10 millimeter showdown, see if any of these can fail with the ultimate 200 grain lipstick round, the coated high-tech card cast from Underwood. This is probably some of the top rated bear country 10 millimeter Chuck and I like. But let's go through the pistols. First of all, Yeet Cannon. We got the High Point Yeet Cannon 10 millimeter. Of course, we have to have a Glock 20 Gen 5 10 millimeter. Thanks to Matt, Alaska Frontier 1, SIG X10, awesome 10 millimeter. One of my favorites, the FN 510 Tactical 10 millimeter, and of course one of my very favorites, the XDM Elite 4.5 inch 10 millimeter, and a special treat thanks to my buddy William. I am borrowing his TRP Operator Springfield 10 millimeter. Very cool. We were debating whether it had an aftermarket slide cut because we didn't realize they came cut. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 10 millimeters. My favorite of these is actually, I like the grip angle on that, but I have to say I'm leaning towards the Springfield, but the Springfield, the Glock, the X10, and the FN are all pretty close, but each one has 4 rounds of the 200 grain Underwood coated hard cast, thanks to William. So I'm going to go shoot these in a row. We're going to see if we get any failures. I'm not expecting any failures, but I will say that this Springfield does not like flat nose, so we are giving it a chance, and we're doing extreme penetrators from Underwood. So let's see what we get. All right, what to start first? It's a hard decision. Let's just go with the Yeet Cannon from High Point. So you know I'm not faking with any range ammo. This is the hard cast. I like how it doesn't slam shut on its own, although that is a nice option. Okay, Yeet Cannon, 4 shot hard cast. No problems. I didn't expect any. What next? I'm going to save some of the funnest for last. Okay, Glock 20 hard cast. Does not slam shut on its own. Interesting. Wow, no problems as expected. Glock 20s are solid. Love it. All right, let's go for the X10. This is Matt's X10, Alaska Frontier 1. Check out his channel, see if it slams shut on its own. Nope. Okay, let's go. A little bit slippier, but it's solid. Solid platform. I freaking love these X10s from SIGs. Better grip angle than the Glock, so if you're a SIG guy, get one of those. FN 510 Tactical. This thing is a beast. 4 rounds of hard cast in that baby. Does not slam shut on its own. Interesting. I outran the trigger. Okay, there we go. So no problems. I was flipping the trigger too fast. I didn't reset it. So no jams. FNs are solid. That was awesome. Springfield. This is one of my favorites. This has the best trigger out of any of them. Springfield. It's the only one that slams shut on its own. I do kind of like that because it goes for faster mag reloads. Okay. All right. As guessed, no problems with the Springfield. And finally, we have a treat here, the TRP Operator 10 millimeter, but I am going to run some extreme penetrators because it doesn't like flat nosed. And of course it doesn't. Oh man, the ergonomics on this are way better. And no problems. Wow, that felt great to shoot. Now, this is where I agonize. What is the best one? I don't have enough time with this, but it does have the best ergonomics by far. If you've got a good 1911 that has been tuned like this one, I would have to say that this would be the best because I'm going to be more accurate. It's thinner. It's more comfortable to carry. Oh man, this thing is amazing. So I don't have a lot of shooting time with that, but if I had to pick one, God, this is so hard. It's so close between the Glock, the SIG, the X10, the FN, and the Springfield XDM. They're all just so close. On any week of the day, I would say one is better than the other, but at this point, I'm going to have to say the Springfield XDM wins because of the trigger. It's like under 4 pounds. It just feels amazing. The recoil system is superior to even the Glock. The recoil system on the FN is actually highly advanced too, so it's really close. The SIG X10's got a better trigger than the Glock. The Glock is just a beast, so God, this is just killing me. What do you think, Matt?
I mean, I'm obviously pretty biased to the SIG, but I will say the recoil impulse on the SIG it's not the best.
Okay.
I don't know.
So you would pick SIG?
I'd probably still pick it just because of the ergonomics.
Right.
But,
right.
I mean, 1911 ergonomics are probably the best, but then again, you do sacrifice because it's single stack. So,
right.
You get like, 9 to 10 rounds of 10 mil in that, whereas pretty much all of these outside the Yeet cannon are giving you like 15 plus. And I mean, 22
right.
you can step up to with the FN, which is pretty unbeatable. But
yeah.
I don't know. I'm biased to the SIG. I'd probably choose that one. But,
that's fair. It does have better texture, and the grip angle, of course, is better than the Glock, and it's thinner.
It is.
You get a better grip on it.
Right.
So, yeah, boy, this is, if I had to rate them, it's so close between those four that this just kills me to do this. But I would say number one, this. If I had more time, this would probably be number one, but I'm not too familiar with it, the 1911. So XDM number one. Oh, God. I'm going to have to say a tie between the FN and the SIG and the Glock for number two. Yeet cannon, I mean, you could run over this with a dump truck. It's probably number three. And then, God, I don't know. They're all just so great. I can't pick a winner, guys. I'm going to say the XDM wins today, but next week it could be different. Now, Matt's a SIG guy. He says the X10, which is fair. How would you rate it, like number 6 to number 1? What do you think?
I'd probably say like SIG number 1, probably FN number 2, because I really do like the recoil impulse on them. And probably the Springfield, the XD, and then the Glock, and then probably these two being tied just because they're both single stack, like the 1911 and the Yeet cannon being tied.
Right.
Just because if you're looking for like bear stopping, I mean, undoubtedly the trigger and everything on the 1911 is superior, but you still are dealing with a single stack, and that just kind of sets you back. But ultimately, a 10 mil 1911 is pretty nice. Like, it's hard to argue with.
It is, yeah. Okay, that's fair. So, moral of the story is my mind changes every week, but this week I'm giving it to the XDM just because of the trigger. The grip itself sucks. The angle is good, but the texture sucks. It's like slippery plastic, but I don't know. So there you go. I'll change my mind next week, but Springfield wins today, unfortunately.
My name is Chuke. I like to trade my guns just for fun, but now I have none. Oh, look, get shot by a bear, but I don't care. I got a 10mm. Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Watch you all die every time.